To all the CMA final students, to make your CFR preparation easy, I came up with a detailed analysis video on the trends of CFR. How could you prepare for CFR? So everything I'm gonna explain in this video. Keep this video in your save later or in your playlist. Definitely it's going to be helpful. The first thing, sir, everybody at the CMA final level think of CFR is the toughest subject in group 4. It's one of the toughest subject comparing the both groups. So the usual notion is like the student think like if I clear CFR then my group 4 is clear. If I get exemption in my CFR then I clear my both groups. If I get some 70 plus in CFR then obviously I'm gonna score a all India rank. So if that much kind of value is there for CFR, you should start your preparation properly. So this video is going to be definitely helpful. CFR paper number 18, corporate financial reporting at CMA final level. So before going to understand this video, because I am doing this video considering two different sets of students. One student who is newly enrolled for CMA final and just want to know what is CFR, how to start classes or preparation. One student. Second type of student already finished the classes now, or he already wrote CFR but he couldn't get the marks which he want. So he is thinking of like how what is the good plan and all. Then this video is going to be helpful for you. So first, if you see a syllabus, Institute has categorized our syllabus into 6 sections. Section A, B, C, D, E, and F. So let us see what will be there in each section. Section A consists of indices. There are 12 indices which are specifically identified by the institute and which were kept under section A. So it's not like I am not saying like there are only 12 indices. There are other indices as well, but covered under different sections like section B, C, D. But specifically, section A consists of 12 indices. Section B, it's about valuation of share, goodwill, and the financial instruments, NBFC, that part. Section C is about the business combinations, I mean amalgamation, that one. Section D is about consolidated financial statement. Section E is about recent developments in financial reporting, and section F is about government accounting. These are the 6 categories or 6 sections which we are having. Now let us see and understand the trend. Sir, if you look into this, the table, this whole table is about the past 3 CFR exam papers breakdown, like how each MCQ came from, like which section, what is the weightage, which topic, like that this breakdown has been given here. Okay, this CFR breakdown here. Okay, so discussing this whole table will be time taking for us. So to make CFR easy for you, I'm here. So to make this table easy, I prepared, summarize the charts as well. Let us go into that. Before going into that, let us see quickly, 30 seconds, the paper pattern as well. So paper pattern, we are having 15 MCQs, each carries 2 marks. And then we are having 7 questions, each 14 marks, total 98. But out of that, you should write 5 questions, 5 into 14, 70 marks. Okay, clear here? Now going to the MCQs weightage distribution. Sir, this is not like I'm copying from somewhere else. Like I sat and I took the past papers and all. I put an Excel, like every question I thought, I read, I categorized. Then this is the approach. Then I spent for you like 4 hours, 5 hours of my time I spent to give you, to save, like at least if this video is watched by some 5,000 student, means 5,000 into 2 hours. I might have saved 10,000 hours for you. Okay, that's what I think here. So now let us see the MCQs weightage distribution. Section A, 12 marks. I mean from India's part, 6 MCQs are being asked, 12 marks, highest in MCQs. So you understand here, MCQs, no choice at all. Every MCQ should write. So you understand the priority of India's here. Section B, valuation, 4 marks and 2 marks. 4 marks and 2 marks. Okay. Sir, and that means what you might have a question like what is 4 and what is 2 marks. Sir, understand here. December 2023 is in blue color, June 2024 is in orange color. So 4 marks in the December, 2 marks only in the June. Section C, it's about amalgamation, business combination, 6 marks. Section D, the consolidation, 2 marks. Section E, Recent trends in financial reporting, 4 marks. Government accounting, 2 marks in December attempt, 4 marks in the June attempt. So if you see, section A, C, D, E remains constant. Only section B and F has changed. So the MCQs are also fixedly the institute is being asked. So they are setting some standards in asking like where the questions are being asked and all. Okay. So this is not only in CFS, this is happening in SCM as far as you know. Okay. SCM also the same way the pattern the questions is being categorized also. So we could rely on this. Next, section B and F. Okay, that means in valuation, if there are 2 MCQs, then in government accounting we are going to get only 1 MCQ. If in government accounting we are having 2 MCQs, then in valuation we are having only 1 MCQ. Now, essay questions. Essay questions, if you see here also, index 21 marks. These are specific indices. Okay, if you see this section C, business combination C is also an index. Section D, I mean the consolidation related is also an index. In this section B also the financial instruments part is also a part of index. So how much importance, how much value is there for index, because there is no accounting standards discussed at final level. Now see, section A 21 marks are index. Section B valuation 14 marks. Section C 25 marks. I mean amalgamation, business combinations. Section D, the consolidation, 14 marks. Section E, recent developments in financial reporting, 14 marks. And government accounting, 10 marks. Sir, by looking at the weightage, if you could see, sir, India's we are getting 33 marks, sir, first priority. Okay, section A, I agree, that is the first priority. But then the priority you shift to section C, because here you could see 6 plus 25 6 plus 25 31 marks, no? So you will take like your second priority as section B, but that is not the issue, sir. Always the number of marks is not always the criteria. I did personally in my CF final FR, that didn't work always. Okay, let me tell you, which maybe like I will might be against to so many FR or CFR faculties in this world. Sir, I wrote my CA final group 1 2 times FR. Whenever I start preparation, like I used to start with consolidation there, because I feel like consolidation is one chapter which is like a little tricky. So I'll be starting my preparation ambitiously. So I always think like consolidation, if I first I should do this, then I'll start with the other chapters, like that I used to prepare. But believe me, sir, in exam I couldn't even attempt a CFS question, consolidated financial statements question. The question is to be like so tricky. There are so many adjustments. This happened even with CMA final as well. So what I would tell you means, it's not always the weightage is criteria. It's about when you are writing exam, it's about however pen moves, how we get that first 40 marks in quick time, no time. That's the priority here. Okay, so that means the question shouldn't be so lengthy. If the question is so lengthy, the chances of we doing mistake at one point is very high. So it's not always the marks level only the categorization for priority. So see here, what is my categorization means, what I would say means, sir, section A, index. Why? Index, if you see how much, sir, 33 marks we are getting. 33. So this section A, 33 marks is our main priority. 33 marks. So section A is our first priority. Out of this also, Index 16, PPE 102, share-based payments 115, revenue from contracts 116, leases 23, borrowing cost 36, impairment of assets, and 38, intangible assets. These 7 indices alone will get you 25 marks. So your priority should be on what? Those 7 indices to get those 25 marks. Okay. So here if you get 25 marks means your confidence will pump up like anything in the exam. First thing. Next, section B. So section B, this part is there now, valuation. This valuation part, you'll score much when you're writing both groups, because here this share valuation will be there, which is similar to an extent in your SFM. So when you are both group student is na, then he'll score more in section B. Even if you are writing only group 4 also, put some extra effort on section B, because the questions are small. The chances of doing mistakes are very less. So section B is one area. How much you see? 14 plus 2, 16 marks you will get here. 16. Here in section B, you will get how many? Here minimum of 25 marks. Here section B, you will be getting how many? 16 marks, 41 marks. Then section E and F. So section E, if you see 14 marks here and 4 marks here, 18 marks. Sir, 18 marks, sir, if you see, hardly will get 20 pages. And one out of this one 7 marks problem only. There are only like few models of problems only available there. From there you are going to get a question 18 marks. Okay, out of this 18 marks. But here theory part is there. Okay, how much will be theory? One 7 marks problematic question, 2 MCQs if you take means one 7 marks question would be theory only. But still, I would suggest you to write that question and put extra effort on that recent developments in financial reporting. Next, section F. Section F is about government accounting. If you see here, it is about some 12 marks. Sir, government accounting, there are 2 theory questions, 5 marks. Voila, 2 theory questions. But if you listen to my regular classes, then you'll understand how we are going to pick the questions and all. But okay, even if you don't buy classes also, like examine the past trends, okay, from the scanners or from the past suggested answers, mock test paper questions, you gather them. Okay, hardly you will get some 15 questions. Out of that only, there are high chances of getting the 2 questions. So this is one area very good score again marks. So if you see 33 plus 16 around 50, 68, 80 marks here only. Out of this 80 you could easily score 60 marks. This is the approach. Sir, one disclaimer, I am not saying or I am not supporting such thing like we could directly ignore consolidation, we could directly ignore business combinations. No, we should have knowledge about those topics, listen to those classes, listen to those marathons, but don't put so much, like, because there are so many complex adjustments when you are in the last minute of preparations, you cannot give so much time on those problems. Okay, so you have an overall view of the concepts, do some pick the questions, like pick some 8 to 10 questions from consolidation, from business combinations, practice those sums alone. Okay, so those questions, like, you could solve like at least half question or like that, because in these questions sometimes there may be a chance of asking differently, but that time we cannot cost our attempt. So what I would suggest you to do means, don't leave these topics also outrightly, focus on these topics more. These will topics like less focus, selective problems you practice, and in exam you don't have an agenda like you should solve the full problem, like half you solve also it's enough. Okay, like that kind of mindset is required to get CFR 60 plus. If you see the questions pattern also, see sir, question 1 15 MCQs, question 2 3, okay, 2A Indes, 2B Indes, 3A Indes, so 3 questions here. If you write MCQs and this India part means, from then itself you'll get confidence. Once in the first hour, if you get that confidence means your paper is going to be easy. You'll feel like you're going to get that 60 marks and all, and then the confidence will boost up automatically. Even if at one place, if you're doing some kind of mistake also, your brain will work sharply and you're going to do it perfectly there. When you are in pressure, you cannot do that. So to release the pressure first, to release the pressure, we should focus on this section E, section F, section B, and section A. To a little extent, we could expect, na sir. That is what you should be in a comfortable position to get that initial 25-30 marks. Those are the initial scorers runs for a batter also, to get use it to the pitch. The same way to use it to the exam environment, exam paper and all. We should easily get that initial 25 to 30 marks. Then you could play with the paper. Okay, so there is a paper pattern which I think almost fixed. It's not going to be changed for December 2024 nor even for June 2025. So if you follow this approach, it's easy. Okay, it's easy. I am here to make CFR easy for you. So let us make CFR easy. Thank you all.